Welcome to this lesson on angle pairs. Remember to have your math dictionary out. We have 5 words for you to write down. I'll leave the screen up, let you pause, copy the words in your dictionary, and we'll get all 5 words in and I'll do some examples. So here's the first word, adjacent angles. Second word, linear pair. Vertical angles. Complementary angles. And finally, supplementary angles. First thing we're going to discuss is linear pairs. So looking at each example here, we're just to decide if the angles are adjacent, if they are a linear pair, or if they are non-adjacent. So the first example, adjacent angles means that they share a common side or a common ray. For this side, these are definitely adjacent. I'm going to make this thickness a little bit. They're definitely adjacent. Now the question is, are they a linear pair? Well, a linear pair happens when they are both along the same line. So from this side of the line all the way to the other is where angle 1 and 2 lie. So they are also a linear pair. 7 and 8 here, they are not adjacent. They don't share a common side. No sides are common between 7 and 8. So these would be non-adjacent. 5 and 6, they're not adjacent either. They're not next to each other. 3 and 4, I see a common ray between 3 and 4, so therefore they are adjacent. If they were a linear pair, remember the first 4 letters in linear is line. So are they a linear pair? Well, I don't see a straight line connecting 3 and 4 like we did 1 and 2. So they're not a linear pair. Let's take a look at vertical angles. Vertical angles happen along linear pairs. Okay, we need to have lines. So if I have this line that goes all the way through, and this line goes all the way through, there are 2 V shapes that I've created. There's a V and an upside down V. So the vertical angle here is angle 1 and angle 4. If 3 and 2 here were one angle combined, then I could say it's vertical angles, but neither one is a vertical angle with 5. All right, so non-vertical angles, I gotta see these diagrams so you can see them. We'll go one at a time. I'll pull one into view and we'll take a peek. So these 2, angles 1 and 2 for this diagram, I see that we make a V right here. So I would agree that 1 and 2 are vertical angles. This one, are they non-vertical or vertical? I would say not vertical They are adjacent angles. They're not vertical because they're not formed with the crossing of two lines. These, I would say, are vertical angles because, again, there's two lines that crisscross, and they are kitty corner from one another. This diagram would say not vertical angles. All right, find the complement of the angle. Complement in this case means we need to figure out what other angle we need in order to add to 90 degrees. So if we had an angle here of 34 degrees and we wanted to get to 90 degrees, what would this angle have to be? Well, we would take 90 minus 34. I know that 90 minus 30 is 60. 60 minus 4 would be 56 degrees. So the complement would be 56 degrees. To find the supplement, supplement refers to supplementary, in which two angles add to 180 degrees. So the supplement is along a straight line. So if we needed to add to 180 and we already had an angle of 124, what angle would complete it to give us a 180 degree angle? Well, we would take 180, subtract it from 124, and that would give us 56 degrees. So the supplement would also be 56 degrees. Angle ABC and angle DBC are complementary. If angle ABC equals 3x and angle DBC equals 2x plus 10, find x, then find each angle measure. Well, if they're complementary, we know that they add to equal 90 degrees. So that means angle ABC plus angle DBC equals 90 degrees. So we can plug in, we can replace, instead of angle ABC, I know ABC is equal to 3x. I'm going to add together DBC, which is 2x plus 10. Set it equal to 90, and so combine our like terms here. We have 5x plus 10 equals 90. Subtract 10, subtract 10. 5x equals 80. I have to divide by 5, and I get x equals 16. So that is what x is. We had to find x. Now we need to find each angle measure. So angle ABC equals 3 times 16. So that would give us angle ABC equals 48. Angle DBC would be 2 times 16 plus 10, which would be 42 degrees. Angle ABC is 48, DBC is 42 degrees. If we combine them, we get 90. Last example. Angle ABC and angle DBC are supplementary. Supplementary means that they add 280 degrees. So we're going to follow a similar process. Angle ABC plus angle DBC instead of equaling it to 90, because they're supplementary, we set it equal to 180 and solve. So we have 2x, replace that with ABC, plus our 2x plus 15, set it equal to 180, and we go through and solve. Combine our like terms, we get 4x plus 15 equals 180. Subtract 15 on both sides. We have 4x equals 165. And we have to divide that by 4. So x is going to equal 41 point, let me check my math here. 41.25. Once we find x, we can plug it back in. So angle ABC is going to equal 2 times 41.25. So we get 82.5. Angle DBC equals 2 times 41.25 plus 15. So if we add 15 to that, we get 97.5. Add them together to make sure that we get 180, and we do. So angle DBC is 97.5, ABC is 82.5.